Hi guys, it's me. So it's that time again for explorations of me. So the prompt for this month is, what flower would you choose to reflect your personality and why? So my favorite flower, and one that I hope thinks that reflects my personality, is a rose. I really love roses. I think they're very beautiful and elegant and classic, and they're just kind of interesting and unique. Like no rose is ever alike, and they're just beautiful, and I love them. And I think that I see the beauty in things that are around me. So I think that's kind of like a rose, because I think a rose, when it's next to any other flower, kind of brings out the flower, and the roses kind of go to the background. So hopefully I'm a person like that inspires other people and that lets them be beautiful and reflect beauty too. And I'm trying to think of what else. And I just love their shape. I really love roses that are really full and just that are interesting. They're so unique, and I consider myself unique or probably very strange. So I think this is the perfect flower for this month. So I am going to make some type of I'm working on just cardstock here, but I want to do a bit of collage, and then I have a whole bunch of paints here that I want to use. I also have some oil color pastels and some chalk pastels, but I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. I'm just kind of going to experiment and have a good time with this. So I have white paint and black paint. So we're just going to kind of see where this goes. I do have a piece of Tim Holtz tissue paper. This is the last little bit that I have that someone sent me. So I'm going to put that down and probably use some of it, and we will see how this goes. I'm excited, guys. I don't know where this is going. I kind of have an idea, but who knows with your crazy shimmy how this is going to go. But we are going to do our best, and we're going to definitely have fun. So I'm going to start out by putting down the tissue paper, and then we're going to kind of go from there, just because I want a little bit of it to, I like things to come out of the background a bit. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so keep watching.
We are a new generation, a generation of finders, a generation of thinkers, exploring the galaxy for love. A new era is dying, a new hope is coming, a 21st century, 21st century love.
It's the century of a lifetime. Baby, pack your bags, tell your sisters don't cry. I'll be there Friday morning. Oh, babe, I'm getting my baby out of Tennessee. Oh, they ain't done nothing wrong with me, but time ain't waiting on you, it ain't waiting on me. No, girl, let's run away for our 21st century love. Baby, come, let's go. There's a lot to see. Our 21st century love. Get your stuff, let's go. You're too young to be running in a circle, girl. Now is not the time to give up. Chances here, then gone on by like yesterday. Let's run away this century love. It's the century of a lifetime. Let me grab your bags, tell your sisters goodbye. We're leaving this Friday morning. Oh, babe, I'm taking my baby to Miami. Oh, we'll be making love on the beach, 'cause life ain't waiting on you, it ain't waiting on me. No, girl, let's make a way for our 21st century love. Baby, come, let's go. There's a lot to see. Our 21st century love. Get your stuff, let's go, let's go. Keep running in a circle, girl. Now is not the time to give up. Chances here, our chance has come. Let's run, baby, let's run away from here. There's a lot to see. Our 21st century love. Get your stuff, let's go. You're too young to keep it running in a circle, girl. It's not the time to give up. Chances here, our chance has come. Let's run away this century, girl. Let's get out of town. I got a pocket full of money to get us around. Time keeps passing by. Tell me how you wanna spend your life, 'cause time ain't waiting, time ain't waiting, time circle come. Now it's not the time to give up. Chances here. Oh, it's gone on by, gone on by. Let's run away the century love. Baby, come go with me. Oh, our 21st century love.
Okay guys, so we're almost done with this page. I just want to add, I want to make these a little bit more abstract. So I'm just going to add some interesting lines. I'm going to use my artist pit pen. And I'm just very loosely going to outline things. I'm not going to worry if the lines connect, if they're even, anything like that. I just want to outline a few of the leaves. And it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be kind of winky, but I was taking this drawing class in the online drawing class from Creative Bug, and the lady that teaches the class, she said, you should just try like not to be perfect. That way when it's not perfect, it looks like you intentionally wanted it that way instead of trying to be perfect and then it falls short. So I think that's a pretty good tip. But I like lines, so that's why I'm drawing them around. You don't have to do this step, but already I think it just adds a level of detail that is really cool. And I don't mind the blue and yellow kind of background. I really kind of love how it turned out. I think it's a good contrast. And now we're just going to add a few little marks in our flowers. I'm holding this not like I'm writing or anything because I want the marks to be very random. So I'm holding it straight up. And I'm just making a few lines. And they're not perfect, but that's what I want. These are supposed to be kind of abstract, really unique, totally unrealistic roses. I mean, you know a little bit of what they are, but it's not crazy. But I really love this. And I did have to add a little gold because I love gold. Very pretty. But that's it, guys. That's how it looks. And I thought about maybe writing a quote or something. But what would I put? Maybe, what could I put? I think maybe I'll put, let's see, I'm going to think for a minute. Be unique. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so I think I'm going to do be unique. Okay, so, alright, do I want to use this pen? I don't think so. Maybe, should I do some white? But then I'd have to outline it. Ooh, you know what I'll do is I'll do some gold. Okay, and I'm thinking that I'll put it, I'm deciding. Where should I put it? I talk to you guys like you're totally here with me. It's because you kind of are. So I could put it here, be unique. And how big do I want it? Or I'm thinking though, for some reason I want to put it right here. So I think maybe that's what I'm going to do. Let's just make sure that this is ready to go, which I think it is. So I'm going to do just some basic lettering, nothing fancy. I hate my handwriting, but I use it anyway. Okay, like it's not the end of the world. I just kind of go with it. And if it looks like horrible, then I will actually go over it with the black pen. Oops. And I don't know, this is kind of a funny gold, so I don't know if it's because I did something funny to the paper, but it's not normally as pretty as it normally is, but that's okay. So B. And I kind of think that I should maybe do black because it's kind of blending in. Can you see that? Like you can't really see it. I think black would be better. So give this a shimmy shake. And you don't have to use a paint pen for this. I just love paint pens, so that's what I'm going to use. But you totally don't have to do that. And I don't have to totally cover up the gold, and I probably should have let that dry, but I kind of like the instant gratification of paint pens. And they're shiny. And I love them, especially my Deco Art ones. They work really, really well. I like the Posca ones too. I had to pick. I would do the decorative ones. Okay, and we're gonna actually go to the next word because this B, the BE actually does need to dry. So let's do B. And we'll do unique. And I'm just gonna go for it. I'll do it in all caps. And if I don't like my handwriting and I still use it, you should use it too. So I have to figure out how to make a lowercase q, which I think, okay, I think I have it. I think that's a Q. And then we'll do an E, okay, just like that. And then I'm just going to go over the lines, and that will kind of thicken everything up and make it more. And if you wanted to, you could go over it in white. I do a lot of outlining because I have horrible handwriting and it never stays within the lines, but I'm not too worried about it. And I did go right over my rows, but I think that's okay. It doesn't really matter, honestly. This is just in my art journal. I'm just trying out a few fun techniques, so it's not that big of a deal. And I kind of like that I did the gold first because it creates this really cool shadow that I kind of blend a little bit. Sorry this is a longer video, but it's probably longer than it should be for the month. Mine will probably be the longest, but that's okay. So I think maybe we need to add a little bit of gold to the black. So I'm just going to add a little dots. You probably won't be able to see them, but I can, and I love them. So we'll use. And I try to use simple materials for these. I'm sorry if it's a little. I know I used a whole bunch of craft paints and the paint pens, but if you didn't have paint pens, you could absolutely get metallic pens at the dollar store. I use those all the time, and I love them. So no worries, you can totally still do this, okay? And I'm just holding this up to see if there's any area. That's beautiful, okay? I love it. I think it looks awesome. And actually, I'm debating if I should even put a box around it with my Pitt pen, which I love. Thank you so much. I run a giveaway because I can never afford them. I always like look at them in awe. So it's such a wonderful gift. And I don't know, do I want something thinner? I guess maybe if I use this right. Yeah. I kind of think I want a box around this lettering. So I'm just holding it nice and straight. Do I want like two separate boxes or one box? I think I want one box. Okay, we can add a few little dashes here and there just to incorporate it. I mean, there's things that I love about this page and things that I don't, but I say just go for it. You know, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, we can do some bigger kind of gold marks. And I'm just doing dashes. I mean, like I said, nothing fancy at all. Like just to add a little bit of interest. And what I should do actually is, I think I want that a little bit scribblier. Sorry, I'm adding so much stuff to this, but what can I tell you? This is how I create sometimes, and I can't stop until it's exactly the way I wanted it. But if I would have known that I was doing this much detail work afterwards, then I would have totally. Is this a thin one? No, that's too big. I want like a pen. Sorry, I'm looking for a thin black pen, and I don't have a Sharpie. I'll probably put this down. I had my phone in my hand. Oops. Hopefully it's okay. I just dropped it. My poor phone goes through many things. Alright, let's see. Do I have one that will work? Just one. I just need one. Nope, you're not working for me either. What about you? Always the pilot never lets me down. This is the pilot multi-ball. And I don't like that kind of. I like my scribbly line, so we're going to like scribble that out with a fine line. Yeah, I like scribbles. What can I say? I never like do line straight, so we're going to go with a flow here. Just didn't look like me. It looked too like clean and liney. You have to be true to yourself, right? Your artwork should look like yours. Very cool. So I love that. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Ooh, and now I want to add some doodles, so we're going to totally do that. Oops, I wonder if it will work. I did have a little bit of oil pastel on here, so we're going to add a few little X's in places. Let's add some here. If I don't touch the oil pastel, we'll be okay. Yeah, so I was going to make this like, it's not how I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. That's what usually happens to my art, so no biggie, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to just do it so it's even. So I have 3 here, and that would be fine, but I think up here needs, oops, no pastel, I can't go over that. Even with this magical pin. Ready? And then let's put one, maybe here. That's just going to kind of bring it together. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. This is so cute. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm sorry that I did that part. Ooh, and let's maybe add even some scribbles on the inside. I'm going crazy with the scribbles right now, but I have this gorgeous pin out, and we're going to mess it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm done finally. I mean, but I could go around. Even the leaves would be awesome. Make those a little scribbly. And if you are not good at like drawing, then scribble lines are your best friend. It makes it look like you wanted it to look that way, and it just gives it a whole different like sketchy look, which I love personally. So sorry, I gotta do this. Gotta do it. I gotta do it. Okay. And then I'm gonna be done, I promise. And forgive me, guys, who are in this collaboration, and I totally am going overboard here, but okay, we're good. That's it. And I really love how this turned out. I will probably go in with some white, but I will not do that on camera because you've been watching me for a long time. But I really love the way this turned out because I do think that the writing could be even more bold. So I could go in with a bright pencil and just outline it. I don't know if this works. I know people like love these Stabilo or Uniball, Signos, pencils, but sometimes I can get them to work. Mostly I can't. So, yeah, they don't like me, I guess. They work for everyone else except for me. So I'm just going to go in because I think that that's blending in a little bit too much. And I'm kind of going to do some funny outlining. It's not going to be like it probably should be, but that's okay. Just want to bring a little bit more attention to some places. Okay, so I really want that word to be where you can really see it. Okay. Alrighty, so that looks better to me. If we wanted to, we could even add a few little white marks that doesn't want to do. Okay, we could add a little bit. And I will spray this with hairspray and then I'll varnish it. I like my pages sealed. Call me crazy, but I don't like them unsealed, so I will seal it. Oh my gosh, so I love it even more than before. It's all scribbly and unique. Okay, so that's it, guys. Make sure you check out the videos in this collaboration, and I hope that you find a whole bunch of inspiration. And I wonder, please tell me what flower you are, because you're a beautiful flower too, and I'd love to hear. I mean, I love pansies and all sorts of beautiful flowers, and daisies are really pretty, so tell me what kind of flower you are, and I hope you make an art journal page that's inspired by it. And make sure you check out all the other ladies' videos. I know that you'll find lots of inspiration there, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.